back. On the 8th day of each month, we like to highlight one of our behind-the-scenes colleagues here at WQAD. And today, I want to introduce you to Sherry Phillips. Sherry works in our sales department, but in her free time, she rescues, fosters, and cares for dozens of animals on her farm in Reynolds. It's all part of All About 8, only here on The Current. All right, Sherry, thank you so much for letting me in your office today.
Absolutely. Welcome.
I was going to say, I don't get an office down in the newsroom, so this is like nice to be up here.
You can come join me anytime.
Why don't we start by telling people what you do at QAD?
Yeah, I've been here going on my 28th year. I started as sales assistant, worked many years as an account executive, and now I'm local sales manager.
We're happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Today we're going to talk about not your sales work, but your animal work.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you've been on the board of directors for the QC Animal Welfare Center.
Yep.
You had a farm in Geneseo.
Yep.
Now where's your current farm at?
Reynolds. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what do you do? What kind of animals do you rescue?
I've had a little bit of everything. I've had horses, miniature horses, donkeys, pigs, potbelly pigs, goats, turkeys, chickens, peacocks, an alligator. So I've had, just a little bit of everything. There's not anything that I haven't really, had or taken care of at some point in time.
We want to be clear, you don't have like a formal animal rescue that people should go drop animals off at.
No, I do not. I do not. I just happen to have a lot of people who know of me and know that I've tried to help out animals whenever possible. I do a lot of fostering. I've done a lot of foster failures where they end up staying with me, but I've fostered a lot of, animals and got them well again and then been able to find good homes for them through the shelter, which has been very nice. But I do not have a formal rescue. I just kind of do this on my own because I love it.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
You listed some of the animals that you had off,
Yeah.
but I wanted to ask you about the goose.
Yes, yeah. So I actually do have a goose. I actually had somebody from a business in Davenport reach out, and they had seen a goose get hit by a car, had a broken wing, and was in pretty poor condition. They didn't know that it was going to make it. So they brought the goose to me here, and I did tuck it away in my office. And it stayed here with me for the day until I could get home, and then we've rehabbed the goose. And so the goose does live with me. He's out, he can't fly, but he's out with all of his other friends, and he's doing really, really well.
What is the nickname that you have here at work from your colleagues?
They call me Dr. Doolittle. Anytime there's an animal outside the building, if it's a dog in the street or a cat once in the gutter or a bird that's injured, they come up and they get Dr. Doolittle to go out and help save the animal.
Why do you do it?
It's just a passion of mine. I just really love animals, and I was so fortunate to be able to get a farm, back in the day in Geneseo, and that kind of started me being able to take on, helping people out when they couldn't care for their animals anymore, and it's just grown to now we've got 30 plus animals, so yeah.
And so if someone wants to get more involved in animal rescue, maybe they don't have a farm, maybe they can't take on alligators and horses, but what would be your advice?
There is so much you can do. I mean, volunteer. Go to your local animal shelter. They have programs. You can volunteer your time. You can, even if you just want to, pet a dog, spend some time reading a book with a cat, you can do that. You can donate. If you, donate your time, donate money. That's always very, very, very helpful. Most of the shelters here are nonprofit. The other thing that you can do is, foster. I fostered mom dogs with puppies, fostered cats. You can foster older dogs. Sometimes there's an older dog or cat that's maybe got an illness and, is harder to place. And if you can foster that animal until its end of life, gives them out of the shelter, gives them, some love for the last, few months or whatever they might have. It's very hard, but it's also very rewarding.
The goose that Sherry rescued and kept here at the station for a little bit, by the way, was named Doug, and we heard Doug is living a very happy life on her farm.